Udhayanidhi Stalin's statement denigrating Hindus, is he getting away with it? Well, 8 FIRs have been filed across 6 different states, and the Supreme Court has refused to club them all as one, but they said that they will take a look at it sometime next year. They also put one small thing for him in that they said no more FIRs on this case. Fair enough. But then what is happening with these 8 FIRs? Why has not one of them still come up for hearing? Well, is this the court system that slows things down, or is it something else? Aren't there some ways that you can prioritize some of these cases? I'm just wondering loud here. But would it not be convenient for some of these cases to be adjudged before elections take place in Tamil Nadu? Otherwise, another 5 years will go. It's possible that he might become the chief minister. It's possible that Stalin could step down on health grounds and make him the chief minister. And then it becomes another bigger halagula. The problem is, this should have known the consequences of his words. And if you let this thing get away, then that means we are condoning all these kinds of irresponsible statements, particularly considering that he is a Christian. See, this gets into a different dimension because being from a different community, he has deliberately slandered the sentiments of more than 1.5 billion Hindus, if you add all the people across the world. So something like this needs to be expedited, and yet the courts appear to be taking their own time. Let's take a quick look at what has happened thus far, the timeline, and where things stand as far as all these cases go. And a small request to all of you to please like this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel. Here we go. Who was Parshurama, who led a life of devotion, dedication, and daring? Why did he take birth on the earth? Was it to eradicate corrupt Kshatriya rulers who had become tyrannical and oppressive, or was it to bestow daya for the needy? The Sanatana Dharma row. Legal status, it is stalled till 2026. The legal burden, 8 plus total cases, FIRs filed, and 6 states involved: Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Bihar, Rajasthan, Jammu and Kashmir. Why have there been no hearings? Well, it's not true. Some hearings have taken place. Persecution argument has been used. They said that Udhayanidhi argued that facing 8 trials in 6 states for one speech is harassment. I don't think so. You are already a minister. You are in a position where you should have weighed your words carefully. And in fact, Supreme Court agrees with me on this. Just watch this thing for a little more time. The Supreme Court he petitioned the Supreme Court to consolidate all the FIRs into a single one. And the Supreme Court said, no, we can't do that yet. They have also given him the interim relief so that he would not have to appear in all these courts, which I think was a blunder. This judgment should have not been allowed. See, somebody who's making a statement like this should be made to completely be cognizant of what he said. I don't think anybody else would have gotten away with it. This is something that Supreme Court made a mistake in its judgment, in my opinion. 2026 deferment. Now what has happened is Supreme Court has said we will take it up in 2026 about clubbing all the cases into one. That means today it is not clubbed, which means he could be facing trial in any one of these courts. I wonder why none of these courts have taken up these cases. September 2, 2023. Guys, 2 years have already elapsed. Udhayanidhi compared Sanatana Dharma to dengue malaria at a Chennai conference. Late in 2023, multiple first information reports have been filed across India: Patna, Bengaluru, Maharashtra, etc. On March 4, 2024, the Supreme Court also rebuked him, saying, you are not a layman, you should know the consequences. I completely agree. However, having said that, why did the Supreme Court limit fresh FIRs can be registered without SC permission? I don't know. This probably is not needed. See, if somebody feels offended, you should let them freely express their view. Let them file the FIR. The courts can dismiss the FIRs. Why should they not allow more fresh FIR? That itself seems to me that, why should you do that? Do others enjoy that privilege? I wonder. Now, on September 2nd, 2025, the hearing on clubbing the cases was deferred and put forward to 2026. And that's where things stand right now. So Udhayanidhi Stalin still has a problem. He has still not faced any of the courts where he has been blamed of uttering comments that were hurtful to Hindu sentiments. And I would like to see him go and up and down the court and stand and have his case being read. See, the law is the same for everybody. And as a person who is heir apparent, you should weigh your words very carefully. That's my limited point here. And let's see how this thing plays out. I'm afraid that if none of these cases are heard, or see, it's not even come up for hearing, leave alone judgments. If it is not heard and the judgment's not delivered, it will take another 5 years maybe. I mean, that's too late in my opinion. Who knows what else he's going to utter in those 5 years. See, there are so many people who make these kinds of statements and they are getting away. And I don't know why Hindus have to take it on the chin every time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.